It's Funko Pops and a game.
Wow, that's amazing!
Thanks for joining us at Tantrum House Studio D. I'm Melissa Delp.
And I'm Kevin Delp. FunkoVerse is a strategy game system that has area control and grid-based movement. This one is Harry Potter 100, and it's for 2 to 4 players.
It's designed by the team at Prospero Hall and published by Funko Games. They gave us this game to review.
The initial lineup of FunkoVerse includes sets with 4 characters and 2 characters in the worlds of Harry Potter, DC Comics, Rick and Morty, and Golden Girls.
Each set has the same 4 scenarios, so you can mix and match the sets, but the locations, the characters with their abilities, and the items are going to be unique for each set. When you set up the game, you'll choose one of the scenarios and place the double-sided board on the correct side. This box has Diagon Alley and the Room of Requirement.
The scenario cards give you the specific setup, rules, and scoring options for that scenario. But the main game, how you move, take actions, battle, line of sight, they're all the same from game to game.
Now you'll always have 2 sides playing against each other head to head with 2 or 3 characters on each side. So if you're playing with more than 2 players, you'll have to play as teams. When you take a turn with a character, you get 2 actions. Each character has 5 basic actions, several unique actions, and a trait, like Hermione's loyal friend. Adjacent allies cannot be knocked out while Hermione is standing.
To use a character's special action, you have to spend the resource token shown on the card by placing it on a cooldown track. For Confundo, it goes on space 3 and space 1 for Masmorde. At the end of the round, you move all the tokens 1 space down the track.
Managing your resource tokens is one of the main decision points in the games. Do you use that powerful spell that takes longer for your token to get back to you? Or do you take a lot of less powerful spells and take them more often? No matter which scenario you're playing, you're going to have to move around the board to interact with certain spaces and potentially get within attacking distance of enemy characters.
When you challenge another player, you roll the number of dice indicated by the challenge action. Usually it's 2, but for Voldemort's Fiendfire, you roll 6. When attacking, the star is 1 success, and the exclamation marks are 3 successes.
The defending player rolls a number of dice equal to their defense value. Each shield is a success. If the defender wins, nothing happens. The challenger has basically just wasted a turn.
But if the challenger has more successes than the defender is knocked down. If you defeat a character who was already knocked down, that character is knocked out and goes on the first space of the cooldown track.
So the nice thing about a character being knocked out is that they aren't eliminated from the game. They will come back to you at the beginning of the next round. Now, if your character is still on the board but just knocked down, oh, poor Harry, then you're going to have to spend both of that character's actions to stand back up.
Or an ally could take one of their actions to assist them standing back up.
You keep playing until one side gains enough points to meet the win condition for the scenario.
For a grid-based skirmish game, this is on the lighter side, and I think that's okay because of the themes that you have. You have the Harry Potter and you have the Golden Girls.
Yeah.
I don't know if you really want a heavy skirmish game with these themes.
Yeah, and I think that they are going to be great entry-level games
Yes.
for people who like the themes. They like Harry Potter, they like Batman, they love Funko Pops. So I think it's going to bring more people into the hobby, so having it be approachable, I think, is a plus. The Funko Pops in the game are exclusive designs. They're definitely smaller than regular Pops. And they also have a slot in their hands to hold items. So you can give any character the Felix Felicitas, or the dagger, or even the Batarang if you have the Batman set.
Neither of us played this style of game a lot, but I think we both enjoyed it. It was fun because it was easy to get into. I think the simplified rule set really helped us get into the game. And it wasn't like I had to pull out a ruler or a measuring tape and figure out how far things were or the line of sight, that kind of thing. I think it was really helpful.
Yeah, and I personally really love the Harry Potter theme. So when I heard about this game, I was really interested in trying it out. And Yes, the Funko Pops, I love those too. So I enjoyed playing around with the characters, moving them, kind of getting into the theme. But there is some strategy there too.
Yeah.
Almost a bit of resource management with those tokens and figuring out which spells to use and how to use them. Unfortunately, though, I'm not the greatest at area control.
Yeah, I usually win the games. The components are well made with the gems and the custom dice. You can see the grids well on the board, and I think the theme really comes through with the illustrations on the board. The insert has a space for all the pieces, but the Funko Pops are a little hard to get out of their spots. So Voldemort is an evil character, and he definitely portrays that on his character card, but for some reason it didn't translate in the sculpt. He looks more sad for the Funko Pop.
For me, I think I'm still going to gravitate probably more towards the midweight Euro games than this battle style of game. But I do think the game is solid. The whole system is with the different IPs, the approachable rules, but still some depth and strategy to the game.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a great line to get people into the hobby, which I think is a great thing.
Yeah, especially I think older kids and teens might really like this style of game.
So if you already like any of the themes that have come out, like the Harry Potter, the Batman, Golden Girls, or you like Funko Pops, or you're actually interested in getting into battle skirmish games, then check out the FunkoVerse line from Funko Games, and we would love for you to subscribe to Tantrum House. Players.
It's designed by the team at Prospero Hall and published by...
That's okay. When I brought it back, I went,
Ah.
all right, that'll be a good outtake.
Okay.